Hi everyone, this video is on clusters, gaps, peaks, and outliers. Which of the following are accurate descriptions of the distribution below? The distribution has a peak at 4 years. The distribution has a gap, which means an opening from 5 to 7 years, or none of the above. So from 5 to 7, there definitely is not a gap. The distribution has a peak at 4. So if we look at 4, that's not really a peak. A peak would probably be at 2. So I would say none of the above. Which of the following are accurate descriptions of the distribution below? The distribution has an outlier. That means there's a spot in the graph away from everything else, which there definitely is. The distribution has a gap from 20 to 29. Here's 20 to 29. No, there is not a gap, but there is absolutely an outlier. Which of the following are accurate descriptions of the distribution below? The distribution has an outlier. So let's look. There is an outlier. And the distribution has a cluster from 7 to 9. So a cluster from 7 to 9 would be a bunch of points together, and instead there really is a gap. So the only answer would be A. Which of the following are accurate descriptions of the distributions below? Gap from 8 to 11 days. That's not true. Has a cluster from 2 to 5 days. 2 to 5. Nope, that's a gap. So none of the above. A cluster would be something like this that we have here from like 6 to 15. Which of the following are accurate descriptions of the distribution below? It has a peak at 41. 41, yep, that's a peak, a high point. And it has a cluster from 47 to 49. So 47 to 49, that would be a cluster of points. Which of the following are accurate descriptions of the distribution below? Distribution has an outlier. There's no outlier. Distribution has a cluster from 0 to 39. 0 to 39, that would be a gap. So none of the above. Which of the following are accurate descriptions of the distribution below? Distribution has a peak at $12 per hour. 10, 11, 12, yep, there's a peak. And distribution has an outlier. There's an outlier. Hopefully this video helped you with clusters, gaps, peaks, and outliers.